We're all very lucky to live in a state that protects everyone here. Specific to today, Executive Order 2019-11, which my kid was standing next to Pritzker when he signed. Yes, an executive order from the governor. And in that order, it's called Strengthening Our Commitment to Affirming and Inclusive Schools, which protects trans, non-binary, and gender non-conforming students from the type of bullying that this parent represents. The discomfort or privacy concerns of other students, teachers, or parents are not valid reasons to deny or limit the full and equal use of those facilities based on a student's gender-related identity. Instead, any student, teacher, or other individual seeking more privacy should be accommodated by providing that individual with a more private option upon their request. Sounds like that would be a great option in this case for your kids.
And I'm here because our schools should be safe, inclusive places for all students where policies are based on facts and not fear-mongering. Let's be clear about what's happening. The claim that girls were forced to change in front of a boy isn't just misleading, it's a deliberate misrepresentation. What they're talking about, who they're talking about, is a girl, a transgender girl.
I use she, her pronouns. I'm the executive director for the LGBTQ+ Center of Lake County, and as clerk for Avon Township, I recognize the difficulties that you face as elected members of our community today. Today, I rise on behalf of nearly 2,000 transgender or gender nonconforming students across Lake County and the more than 10,000 who identify as part of our queer umbrella. Back in the 1980s, I was a young boy in middle school. I was a boy then. I didn't know any differently, but I never felt like I fit in. I intentionally stayed away from changing spaces, changing in private spaces, because of my fear of being in male-dominated spaces. I didn't know why. The language wasn't there. The experience wasn't there.
And I am the proud parent of a 17-year-old transgender son. And I wanted to come here as a community member and speak to a lot of things about this topic. First, my pronouns are she, her also. I wanted to say also that a lot of part of the education is to know that a lot of transgender people pass. You wouldn't know that they're transgender. And so what do you want to do? Like have genital checks of people? Talk about privacy and invasion of privacy. That is a logistical hurdle that you would not want to even try to accomplish. I don't think.
My pronouns are she, her, and I'm a member of the community here in Deerfeild, and I've been gay my whole life. And transgender people have always existed and will always exist, and we need to make our spaces safe for them. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here as a teacher in a different district, but I'm here as a parent. I'm here as a parent of a kindergartner in this district who recently taught another friend when she said, "Your brother." She said, "No, she's my sister. She's my sister because in her heart and her brain, she is a girl, and you should respect that." That is a 5-year-old. We can do better, people. And please, we need to expand this just from the locker room and teach respect. Using appropriate pronouns is the first thing you do. Do not call this child a he. She is a she from her soul. Her brain and heart match that.
She, her pronouns, community member, and part of the LGBTQ community. Thank you to the board for prioritizing the safety of the student that's been targeted by a organization that weaponizes religion to push the white supremacist agenda of their cis white husbands. Thank you.
Excuse me,
I have the mic.
let's be respectful, please be respectful of each other's times. Listen.
Targeting a middle school student because of your white God. My white God. Yeah. I'm really grateful to see how full this room is of support for this kid. instead of the petty women that target him.